Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Paul. It's day 2 of our Flinders trip. We're still at Bendleby Ranges today. I cannot believe last night we actually climbed that. I nearly died. Oh, literally. But anyway, yesterday we did the Bendleby Ranges side here. There's 2 ranges as part of the Bendleby Ranges station. So we've done that one yesterday, and now today we're gonna go to the other side of the station and do the Hungry Ranges. So hopefully we get a whole new set of scenery. All right, let's get to it. Okay, so we thought it'd be a nice idea to walk up this little hill. There's our camp way down the bottom there. We are just about dead, well, Annette and I are anyway. But now we've got to get up that big cliff. Well, we finally made it all the way to the top. What do you guys think of the view? Is it worth it? We're in the Hungry Ranges now. The track's been quite easy so far. We've been on the medium tracks, whereas in the Bendleby Ranges, on the medium tracks, it was actually quite difficult. The camber was really bad for my car anyway, probably easy for every other car. But yeah, so I haven't done much filming yet because the medium track's been actually really easy. So, but I don't know if my car can do the harder tracks. But we're gonna go for a walk up now to the Ike's Peak lookout and see what sort of view we get up there from the top. But even just here, oh, can't beat it. We're about to attempt the Hungry Highway. This is rated an 8 out of 10. So my Hilux shouldn't be anywhere near this track. It's gonna be very sketchy, but give it a crack anyway, see how we go. Well, that was the scariest drive of my life. We were all pretty worried. I didn't think the old Hilux would make it up that hill. That was so bloody steep. But now look at this. I had to go down all that. This is gonna be a very slow, slippery way down. Oh, here we go. And I am shitting myself. I've never been this scared in my life. I'm on top of a mountain. Never done any hill climbing before. Only beach driving and love day 4x4 park, stuff like that. Never any mountains. So to tackle an 8 out of 10 straight away is pretty crazy. Now I'm heading over the edge now. and I can hardly see, I cannot see anything over the edge. Oh, this is so scary. Okay. Oh. Seatbelt! Oh, what a time for the seatbelt not to let me look out the window. Oh, come on. I'm not in an accident. Let my seatbelt go. I cannot see my tyre. I also don't want to take off my seatbelt. Whoa. The descent's not as steep, but still very rocky. Oh, I've still got to be very slow. Oh, this is a very rocky section. I can't even see my wheel placement. I have to drop down into it. Oh wow. Luckily someone's rock packed there. I'm just sliding. And this is where things turn bad. We approach this corner with a really high camber and the cliff just on the edge, with no way to turn around. Our only option was to push through. I was trying to take it as slow as I could and everything was going fine until I approached this big rock on the left. My front wheel went over it fine, but my back suspension is very stiff to handle the load in the rear end, so it has no flex at all, so I wanted to push the car straight over and straight off the edge. I was now stuck with no way to get around this big rock. Our only option was to try and track build using the rocks on the side of the road there and build up the right hand wheels to raise the right hand side of the car up enough to get over that rock on the left hand side. I apologise for not recording more footage of the recovery, but our first priority was getting out of there safely and recording was second priority. We genuinely were scared that the car was going to go over the edge. We didn't want to rush the recovery, so I stopped, thought about it, what's the safest way to recover the vehicle without it rolling over the edge. I decided to hook the winch up from the front. The only available trees were these tiny little trees. Don't know if they would have done the job, but it was all there was. At the rear, I thought the safest thing I could do was hook the snatch strap around my chassis near my tow bar and around another nearby tree. At least there was 2 anchor points that my car would only roll once down the hill instead of 10 times. watch that rock, you watch these. Make sure I don't slide off these.
You're halfway over the rock.
That's sliding around it, is it?
Yeah, it's sliding off the edge.
Right, keep watching the rocks. How's that strap going?
It's still loose. Past the rock.
Awesome. Right, under that strap, please, in there.
We were very happy. We'd got the car around the rock rather than going over top of the rock. There's no way the car would have gone over top. It would have tipped straight over. But now we had the issue. It was dark. We were still on top of the mountain. We were only 3/4 away along this track, and then still had about another hour's drive after that back to camp in the dark, having never been here before.
We're finally back. Wow, what a day. We didn't get back until 8 p.m. 12:15 we checked out to go check out these tracks. I had to stay in regular contact with reception to let them know we were okay. I told them it took us several hours to build up those rocks. It wasn't until after 6 o'clock when it was already dark that we actually got out of that predicament. We were not expecting that at all. It was marked as red as a hard track, but that was marked on our maps as I could do it. So I assumed it was all good, and it was good until we got to that one bend, and my car just does not like that angle. It all come down to one rock caught on the back wheel, was setting my car up and just about went straight off the cliff. I'll go show you. This is why it took us so long. We packed rocks right under our car here and made a track leading up and around here at the front of the car here, and also went forwards and packed under where this wheel here was. But we also put the winch on a tree to the left, so that it would stop me rolling too far that way, and also put a snatch strap at my chassis at the back there to another tree. So if I did roll, I was only going to roll once and not 10 times down the bloody ravine. I know I said I was scared going down that massive peak, but that angle was probably the most scared I've ever been in my life. I think I've earned a couple well-deserved cold beers now by the fire. We're going to eat some tea. But this whole experience at Bendleby Ranges has been fantastic. It's got to be some of the best four-wheel driving tracks in South Australia. They've got your easy tracks, which you can do with an all-wheel drive car, right up to some of the toughest tracks in South Australia. It's bloody awesome. I'll definitely be back again. Tomorrow morning, we're going to pack up here, drive further on through the Flinders Ranges and do more tourist destinations that you might want to visit. But if you've liked this video, guys, leave a like. If you've got any questions about Bendleby Ranges, don't hesitate to leave a comment. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps support my channel. But thanks for watching the video, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers!